anyone does this, we're the most winning team in the Champions League so far than any other English club. We have, on our record of the winning in the Champions League, we are 99 wins than any European clubs in the Champions League. A stat to come up. So we're the most, as in European heritage here, we still have the most win record than any other
Yeah,
team.
but United's got more Champions Leagues than you. So
what? Man United have only got one behind us. If we go win the Champions League, they're hoping that
it's still one more though, isn't it?
But we've got more Europeans than them. We've won the most English successful club yet to win every single European.
I hear it, but they still got the most titles. They still got more titles than Liverpool as well.
They got three.
But this ain't about my dick's bigger than your dick, bro. This is about a game on Sunday. I want to bring other people in as well into the show as well. I want other people to speak as well.
Hey, Don, you're my bro. You're my bro. We talk football, and I know your football knowledge is good. Your football knowledge. But you can't. I don't say who's bigger and what the double D, who's bigger or smaller. When it comes to reality of football, as an Arsenal fan, I'm not saying you. I'm not going to say Dwight. I'm not going to say Gianni. But I can't have you Arsenal fans thinking you're going to come to Stamford Bridge and just slap us up like that. We're not Spursy. We're not United.
No one's saying we're going to slap you up, but I believe we will beat you. I believe we will beat you.
I do too.
Who said that?
In the last show you heard that your panelists,
no. Me and BBK never said 4-5-0.
No, we never said that. No, the BBK. No, I know.
Bun the chat, bro. Yeah, bun the chat. Listen, we need to bring other people in because me and you were talking today. Yeah?
Big up
to Gary in the building, DWTT. I hope you're well, my brother. And big up to the chat as well because we're gonna have to go through the chat as well. Gary, what you got to say about this game on Sunday, man? Because the tension's here already. I'm feeling it.
No, I think it's going to be a good game. It's just another challenge for us. It's like the last two were, right? The last two games, everybody said it's going to be a big challenge for Arsenal. Will they show up and how will we play? And we've showed up and played. I don't expect any different come Sunday. It's another challenge ahead of us. We've met every challenge so far. I don't expect it to change. Our defense has showed up in the last two games. I expect that to stay the same. You know, we're getting some players back that might probably help us, give us even more options. Eze's been on fire, so now they're going to have to deal with that. We're talking about, moments players, and he is one. He's shown it, right? When you need something, he's there for you. If he needs to score, he'll do it. If he needs to make the pass, he'll do it. I mean, so it's gonna be a good game if Palmer is back. Will he be able to play the full 90? I don't know. What kind of form will he be in? That's going to be a big question. Yeah, that's going to be a big question there. Defensive wise, I think that's one of the weaknesses for Chelsea, and we should be hopefully we should be able to take care of that, right? That's gonna, that's that. I mean, I'm saying everything that I'm saying is what we're seeing, all right? I think that's where it's gonna, for us at least, it's gonna be won or loss is whether your defense can hold up, because I think the midfielders will kind of watch each other out, But I think our defense is better. I think our defense is better. From Zubimendi backwards, I don't know as a whole can you compete and hold up like that. The midfield, like I said, will be a wash. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. But like I said, we've shown up in every game. I don't think we've looked wrong. We've taken advantage of everything that you get. I heard, we always say the set piece FC, and I believe we'll take whatever you give us. If you want to try to stop us from tagging you open play, and we get a corner and we get an opportunity, we're going to take it. If you open things up a little bit, we'll take it. Pick your poison. Essentially, is what we've done so far this season. I mean, the stats show it. November, we're one of the best teams in open play, so we can do it. It all depends on it all depends on you. The rival. How do you want to play this? We got answers now.
No. Look, like Johnny said, Bruce, just want to continue. Like, defensively, you guys are superior. Midfield-wise, it's probably balanced. You could maybe say our midfield is a bit better, but it's balanced. And then attack-wise, it comes down to on the day, because both of our attacks aren't the best, and it comes down to on the day. For me, this game largely depends on how we are gonna play, because are we gonna go toe to toe with you guys? As we've seen, when you guys want to, or when you guys are allowed to, by Arteta or whatever you wanna, but when you are allowed to, and somebody goes toe to toe with you guys, we've seen in some cases that you guys do destroy them. Like, you do, the gaps are there and you exploit it, especially with Martinelli, with Saka, etc. Like, we've seen that. So how are we gonna manage the game? Are we gonna go toe to toe and say, Caicedo, this is your game, go dominate? Because if we that 2-2 at the bridge, we probably should have won that game, but we threw it away in the end, and that was like that mentality thing. And look, we haven't beaten you guys in. When was the last time we beat you guys? Like, we don't have good record against you.
2018, we ain't beaten them since. No, sorry. 2020, the last time we beat you in 2020.
So, like, we haven't beaten you since Arteta has properly been there. We haven't been able to beat you guys, and you guys do have a really good record against us. So, I think, look, players-wise, I feel like it's very 50-50, but I think just the way Arsenal are playing this season, also have been the best team in the league. I think because nobody's come close to beating you guys, except maybe Sunderland has been that team that's come the close to beating you guys. You guys can say if I'm wrong, but Sunderland's probably been Premier League wise, like Liverpool, free kick, but except the free kick, like in terms of just overall as a game, probably Sunderland been the closest. So yeah, no, like the last time we beat you at the bridge was 2018 at the bridge.
Isn't that Mustafi and all them guys there and Scalacci? You know, all them scrubs that we had in the team.
Yeah, I think I saw a lineup for that game. It was Mustafi and yeah, it was probably our best back line we've had in like the last decade.
For you guys.
Just remember DJ Drogba.
When Sarri was in charge of Chelsea?
Yeah, Sarri was in charge of Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah, Sarri and Emery was in charge for you guys.
Yeah.
So
that's when we won. That's when we won the league that season. Oh no, it was 2017 when we won. No, Conte won it, but Sarri.
Sarri was third place in Europa League title. You beat us 4-1.
Yeah, where we beat you 4-1 in. Yeah, we beat you 4-1.
Yeah.
When your own legend called Olivier Giroud scored the amazing goal past you guys. I just think this is what I mean. But like, hold on, like the
Who
thing
said he was
Arsenal,
a legend?
Well, it's your legend, isn't he?
Who said that? Who said that?
Oh well, I've heard a lot of you Arsenal fans.
No,
but the thing,
you know
what
a legend is,
you
right?
But I just want to
more of a legend for Chelsea than he is Arsenal.
I just want to ask with you Arsenal fans, yeah. Was it when we get your players, they come to a club like Chelsea to be most successful to win things? But when you buy our players like David Luiz, you like our CEX bitches, didn't you? Like every single time you like buy our players, yeah, they go to a club and don't win nothing. Like Kai Havertz, Jorginho's, the like Nuni Madueke's, the David Luiz.
Well, that's unfair on Madueke. He's just come to our club, so and listen, if he dumps on you and he wins the winning goal, bro,
he's still gonna dump on us. We know how the tactics on Nuni.
Hey, Madueke is looking like a decent player at Arsenal so far, man. But anyway, it's still early to talk. But yeah, I don't like the relationship with us. Well, we always buy, you know what I mean, your scrubs. Your players, your second-hand players from you guys. I don't really like that, but there must be some type of relationship between the clubs. You know, London. You know, people want to stay in London and stuff like that. But I think we need to concentrate more on the game because we're concentrating on things outside of the game. Yeah, I want to talk about the players. I want to talk about the players. I also want to do a combined 11 as well, if we can get to that as well. Yeah, but what I want to talk about, is where is the game gonna be won, in your opinion? So anyone could go first. How's the game gonna be won? And actually, no. The first question. Yeah, this is the first question. Who has the most pressure on this game? Who needs to win this game more? Is it Arsenal or is it Chelsea?
Arsenal. That's not even a talking point. Arsenal. It's more pressure for Arsenal to win.
Mm.
This is like when I was on your show about, I think 2 weeks ago, Waffle. We said December, January, and February, the 3 months that Arsenal either takes themselves out of the league or they stay within the league. This is going into that stretch where we have to prove ourselves that we can get through the bad months that Arsenal historically has had under Arteta. For me, the pressure, if we don't, in my opinion, with the games coming up, we have 2 games against Aston Villa this month when Villa's our bogey team. We have to keep pulling up points, and Villa's in a good run of form right now. And if you look at the table and who they're playing, if we screw up against Chelsea, there's a title race again, and there's other teams involved now, which one of them is being our bogey team at the early point of the season. This is all on Arsenal. This is Chelsea. This game against Chelsea is actually the big thing for Arsenal, because if we can go to Stamford Bridge and actually get a victory, I think a lot of people will start looking at it like, okay, maybe this Arsenal team is serious this year. Maybe Mikel has turned the corner on the stupidity and all the other stuff that he does. So for me, we have to win this game. We don't win this game. City's playing Leeds at home and Villa's playing Wolves at home. Our lead gets cut immediately if those 2 teams win, and obviously Chelsea cuts the lead as well. So we need to win. We need to prove that we are the mentality monsters this year, that we have turned the corner on the constant screw-ups and everything else that has happened the last 3 years, both by players and by manager. This is a collective. This is on us to win. If we don't win this game, we're still going to be, all of us here, especially the Arsenal fans, are all going to be looking at Arsenal still like we may just still be pretenders and not contenders. So for me, we have to go out and win this game. As far as where the game's going to be won, it's the midfield. That's it. It's the midfield. If Declan Rice and Zubimendi can control the pace of the game, yes, we still have to be careful at Chelsea, because Chelsea is a very good counterattacking team when the other teams get caught out in possession. But we need to go and prove that we're going to go and take the fight to them and not let them do anything. And Rice and Zubimendi have to play at the peak of their powers, because for me, Rice and Caicedo cancel each other out. I think the 2 of them are 2 of the top 5 best defensive midfielders in the world right now. So those 2 cancel each other out. Where the game's going to be won is the matchup between Enzo Fernandez and Zubimendi, in my opinion. Zubimendi cannot get caught out with these stupid holdups in the middle when we pass the ball out. He needs to be able to get the ball moving a lot faster. Because again, if we turn the ball over in bad spaces, we know the pace that Chelsea has on the wings. We know that they have creative guys enough that can come in and cause problems for us. Doesn't matter how good our defense is. If you're getting constant attacks, there's always the rule. Something will go in if you allow the attacks to constantly come. So for me, we have to win the game in the midfield. If we win the game in the midfield, I think we can win. I think we'll win the game. But midfield is the determinant, and it's Arsenal that has to prove themselves this game, not Chelsea.
I totally agree.
Go on. But I also feel like for us as Chelsea fans, I feel like we also have pressure on ourselves, because, okay, we've beaten Barca, we've beaten PSG, we've beaten Liverpool, now Arsenal. We're 6 months after, guys. We could somehow get ourselves into the title race or whatever you want to call it. Like, just get there and maybe keep toe to toe. This is basically a test for us Premier League wise, just like Barca was European wise, to see where we are in terms of Europe. Where do we rank? Now this is Premier League. Are we ready yet? Are we there yet? Of course, also in the grand scheme of things, you think trophies and stuff like that, Arsenal, yes. But I think for us as a club, this is a big test, because we need to measure ourselves now. Where are we compared to where we were 2 or 3 seasons ago, where you guys smashed us 5-0 and stuff. Like, where are we from compared to that to now? Of course, I think we are better, but like proper test now. See, okay.
Hannah, would you say this is possibly the most important game in the Todd Boehly era? Because this is for you guys, I'd say there's a lot of pressure on you guys to win, because the pressure for you guys, as far as what I see from fans and everything, is for you guys to raise the levels to where you are consistent as the era of Roman Abramovich. And I don't think there's been enough opportunities for Chelsea. Obviously, winning the Europa Conference League, winning the cup in the summertime has shown that you guys are building past towards the early shit years of Chelsea under the Boehly era. But this is probably your most important game since then to show you're getting back up to the level of where you used to be. I only think that for you as a club is one thing. For us, we've been because of our top Gooner fans and the senseless fans of Arsenal, we've put ourselves in a position where this is the most important game in Arteta's career right now for Arsenal, because this is going to tell us if Arsenal's really for real to go win an actual trophy. Chelsea, for me, I think it's important for the club, but I don't know if it's to the level to where Chelsea's ready to go start competing. This could be one of those one-off years where Chelsea runs late and could maybe fall off with maybe 4 or 5 games left. This has to be the year for Arsenal, because if we don't win this year, between the finances of how much we've spent, we don't know who we may have to sell. So for me, I think the pressure on us is 10 times as great, because we don't know what comes in the fall, because what comes for the summertime. Because off the top, Arteta's got to go if he don't win the league this year. That's a must. Because if Arteta don't, if we don't win the league this year and we keep Arteta, and I mean it's as plain as could be that Arsenal's just the same old club as a selling club, and we're not going to be taking to win at all anytime seriously. So that's the only reason why I think this pressure is way more immense for Arsenal than Chelsea.
Well, I'm gonna say to you, John. Like, guys, sorry. Well, like, as a Chelsea fan, I've been supporting Chelsea since I'm 40 now. Since 1985, I've been a supporter fan for Chelsea. Yeah, we've seen our club back in our day. I saw our club got relegated. I saw our club was like where when we had Matthew Harding was trying to build a team. I've seen trophies that we've seen back in the day, and then after Roman Abramovich came along and bought it. If Matthew Harding didn't, God rest myself, did happen in that helicopter. I saw the helicopter crash on that day, and we was all devastated. If Matthew Harding was still, we could still gone and proved winning more cups and titles, but we didn't. Then Roman came in. I don't rate these owners, Gianni and Don, and do it. Yeah, I don't rate these jellyfish merchants or me, Johnny Minerals, everyone. We know what these owners are capability. Yeah, it's still a shamble of a club. These owners, like you got Todd Bowley and Egg Barley, not comparing, not helping each other. We've been waiting for this sponsorship for after the international break that this could be announced. We still haven't announced it. They've been a mess up. Yes, now we've got a new sporting director from Liverpool who used to have bringing like the Salahs and all the Klopps for Liverpool. Now he's came and joined us. Consistently, yes, we've won 2 cups last season, and we've also spent over money. But people still realise, to like the rifle fans, yeah, it's not been we spent 1 billion, yes, but we also made the 2 billion back on selling players like the Nuni Madueke case. Fair dues, they know how to invest and sell players. Because me and Liverpool, as a spend rate, we know how to sell players, and that's how we know how to get our money back. But we also, you've got to understand, like the Gittins and the Garnacho was a replacement for Jadon Sancho from Man United, what we loaned out. We was going to buy him in the summer, but because he wanted 350, so we didn't buy that. So we had to replace him. And the likes of Mikhailo Mudryk, yeah, this Ukrainian guy who I didn't really rate. And I don't know why these owners went and got him, because Arsenal wanted him. But they went and done it spiteful to Arsenal to go get him. And now look at him, he can't play for Premier League again because on the drugs. This team, what we've got now, why not can we go win the league? Yes, it might be so much pressure on Sunday. And also, the teams, when we played you before at Stamford Bridge, we slapped you like really good. and Sanchez conceded 2 goals. And if the mistakes what he did, we should have got the 3 points that game. But now he's a totally. I don't rate the goalkeeper. Actually, Don, you know me. I don't rate Sanchez one bit. But I have to give him credit where it's due. Since the World Cup and this season, it's been incredible. He's not even made one mistake. And Sunday, yeah, he knows it's going to be a big, tough game against Arsenal. It's a London derby. And yes, I understand with Arsenal, with their counter-attacks, have been doing good. But we also know when you play against us, somehow you play the part of the Boston defence, yeah, and you low block us. And if your team starts to low block us when we account, we know that's the only most dangerous thing that we could concede a goal by you guys low blocking us and doing a counter attack. What happened to Sunderland when they played 5 at the back? We went and counter attack and we were the best side. But it comes to low block, and after that, they came and create and they scored the late winning goal. But I think this team, on Sunday, if Esteval starts, I think you guys need to start worry about the low block, because this kid, he's a wonder kid, and he knows how to, like what Barcelona does, yeah, or anyone, yeah. When it comes to low blocks, he knows how to break that down. Sorry, guys. Break it down.
Who's going to play a low block though? I'm confused.
Well, Esteval, like we know that when it comes to Arsenal, we know how you like to defend, to do low block against us, where we know how to shut that low block down now. When it comes to Esteval or Gittins on that side, they know how to break that low block and get into that box to score the goals. Where I'm thinking, if because your best pair centre backs is Gabriel and Saliba. Yeah, they're your best centre backs. That's how strong your defence is. Hincapie and Calafiori, fair dues, yeah. But if Estefan compares them to, it's going to be worry for you guys, because I don't know what your Hincapie centre backs like. You're missing your Gabriel. When it comes to your Gabriel and your Saliba, that's your best pair defence. If Gabriel was playing this game, I would be worried that we would not have conceded concrete.
I don't even think we need our best team to beat you, in all honesty, bro. I don't think we need our best team.
But it is worried, but we can't really. You've drew with us, and I think it's going to be a tough fight again.
Sorry?
Right, sorry? Explain on that point. You don't need your best team to beat us.
We don't need our best team to beat Chelsea. We've just beaten Bayern Munich, yeah, who are much better side than you at the moment, yeah, who's been magnificent.
They beat us with their best team. You play with their B team. They had no Lucas Diaz or
Alonso. We beat their A team.
They didn't have their 4 best players in
that's
their team.
That's not our problem. Just like it's not your problem that Gabriel's not in the team.
But when we hold on. They had their best team out.
I'm going to answer it.
We conceded.
Let me answer the question first. It's not an insult to say that I don't think we need our best team to beat you. Yeah, it's called a squad. Yeah, and that's what Arsenal have. Yeah, we're getting labelled the best squad in the Premier League for a reason, because we have backup players that can come in and that are hungry, yeah, just as much as the first team players. Yeah, you replace Saka, you bring in Madueke, who you guys don't rate, but he's been playing very well. He's just come back from injury. Trossard, big miss on Sunday, yeah, because he's been balling out. That's one guy that I'm very concerned that won't be playing, yeah. But apart from that, I'm not worried with our defense. Listen, Estefan is a magnificent player. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about him. Yeah, but once he tries a few little dribbles, yeah, and he gets a little kick, yeah, and his blood clot, yeah, he's gonna think about what he's gonna be doing next, because you're not playing against an idiot defense, by the way. Yeah, you've got man like Timber, you've got man like Saliba, you've got maybe Hincapie, yeah. Our defense does not mess about. Yeah, I don't care if it's Chelsea, I don't care if it's Barcelona, I don't care who it is. At the end of the day, I think my team, without the best players in the team, yeah, I still think we're capable of beating any team in the league. I said this on record, yeah. I don't believe any team beats us at the Emirates as it stands right now. But Chelsea is going to be an interesting game.
Oh, that's probably fair.
Well, we're exactly the same.
I just wanted to hear like your explanation, but yeah, like just you seeing your squad and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll ask.
Yeah, we can say that in our time. We don't need Cole Palmer. We like close to us here. We rely on Cole Palmer so much, and Colwell.
And you've been playing well without him.
And we've been playing that. We don't need the likes of our best players as well. So I agree. But both sides. Big up to everyone in the chat. Please smash the like button and subscribe to my bro's channel, man. Thanks for having me. Yeah, but like I'm gonna I say this, yeah. The games that we lost against Man United, we shouldn't have lost. Yeah, we got down to 10 men. But the thing is, the management of Enzo Maresca made a mistake. But we haven't had a balanced team. We have since this season. We could say we ain't had a full balance like what Arsenal had. Yeah, we've had so many changes, and the way we changed, we still got where we are today. The whole point of Chelsea Football Club at Stamford Bridge, Arsenal ain't really had a competitive team. Like you've had a couple of great fluke. I'll say not fluke, but they're set piece wins like Fulham. You got a great win. Newcastle should have not been a win because they've got by VA. But
every team offers a different challenge, bro. Yeah. It's not about Man City, you've not had someone.
Yeah,
here too. And that happens to every team that wins a title every year.
But yeah, I understand. Like the Liverpool game's been bad this season. You couldn't beat Liverpool, yeah.
Nobody said Liverpool was a poor team when they beat us. Not one person in football said that game. Arsenal goes to Anfield, loses on a set piece. You know what? That was just a bad team. Arsenal should have won that. Nobody said that at all. Everybody thought that was a good team. And they were playing well at that point, right? So it's all relative to the time period that you're talking about. Right now, Liverpool's going through a bad stretch. But back in those first 5 games of the season, they weren't considered. They weren't considered a bad team. It was considered a tough place to go play.
Yep.
You know, same thing happened last season, right? Arsenal goes to the Etihad, right? Goes down a man, isn't able to pull it out. Everybody's like, woo. Next thing you know, City loses, right? They go on their bad stretch. So it's all at the time. At the time back then, you know what? They're good. I mean, I think for me, Arsenal, this is that 3-game stretch I've seen in multiple seasons where Arsenal needs to come out. Right now, we've done 2 wins in a row. This third win puts everybody on notice, right? Everybody on notice. Going to the bridge and getting 3 points will show. Look, you get 9 out of 9 in 3 big games, right? That just sends a message, right? And that's what we want to be able to do because we got a lot of things to deal with this season. We're gonna have to compete on all 4 fronts, and we're gonna have to. We don't know where the trophy's coming, but we got to try to get one of them, 2, 3, whatever the number is. But we got to try to get all of them, right? That way, at least if you fail and you get one, they'll take it. So that's kind of how I feel that it's going to go.
Are you worried about your goalkeeper? Because the way your goalkeeper, mate, like
the error that you saw last week wasn't only on the goalkeeper. Actually, it probably wasn't on the goalkeeper at all.
Why we did that job?
One thing you guys brought up earlier was Zubimendi. Zubimendi made that mistake. Will he make it again? I don't think so. I don't think he'll make that mistake again. This to make the easy pass. He had 3 outlets. He didn't choose any of them. Just held onto the ball too long, and then he got in trouble. Right. So I think that's on Zubimendi. I don't think he'll do that again.
I think Zubimendi. Zubimendi. I think he's good player, but he needs time to adapt, and I think he will make mistakes because I've seen Zubimendi
you haven't seen him make consistent mistakes.
He done it against Liverpool. He done it against Man City.
He's got a European. He's won a Euros, showing that he can do a job, right?
Yeah,
I think his TV is
he's Spanish,
answers.
Yeah,
to questions,
so is Cucurella. Cucurella's won a Euros as well.
Yeah, we've got answers, right? We got that. So I don't. No, it's like I said. I think the key for me. I know you guys are saying the midfield. I think for me the midfield is closer than most people want to. When you're comparing Rice and Caicedo, right? Even though they play different positions, it's not that big of a difference because Rice excels at this, Caicedo excels at that. Zubimendi is where you want to compare, and they play a totally different style. So it's a little bit different to say. But that back line, that Arsenal back line, doesn't matter who we put back there. They usually come. They come calling. They answer the call like they did Wednesday, right? Everybody thought, well, we're going to be down Gabriel. How's it going to work out? Hincapie showed up and, was fine. I think Skelly had a rough night, but Calafiore probably will start this weekend, and we'll see how he does against Esteval, right? All right, we'll see how that works out. I think Esteval is like,
I won't big up Esteval. I'm not big enough.
No, he's been playing well. We'll see.
This player has nearly broken Finishy Jr. and Nameless.
So he comes with a big CV, and so you guys have been backing it all this year. Whenever he comes into a game, whenever he scores, his name comes up, right? So I expect, so we can't say, well, we're going to hold back now. No. He comes with a lot of minutes on his legs playing, top league football, right? So he's got a lot of experience. So he's bringing it, and he's been showcasing it. I don't expect him not to, but I do believe our defense is going to be able to slow down whatever you got to present, right? So that's kind of where I think it's going to be one of the losses. Whose back line breaks? I'm fearful that I'm not fearful that ours will. I think yours will be a little bit. Have questions will be asked there. The way Eze's been playing, we'll see if you have an answer for that. If he breaks into that front,
I understand with Eze. I understand with Eze, but when it comes against playing Chelsea, we've seen him at Crystal Palace. The guy don't do nothing at Chelsea. You might have Eze in that team. Yes, he scored a hat-trick against Tottenham, but that Tottenham never showed up. Yeah, and I've seen Eze play a few games. That he hasn't really done any It's
probably the same thing that team from North London said. The same thing. It didn't look the same in the last how many years has he had a hat trick against that team up north, right? In North London.
I think we're focusing too much on the Spurs game.
Chelsea did that against Tottenham with Nicholas Jackson. We beat Tottenham all the time. We got the best record. That Tottenham's our 3-point lane. It's like our training ground. I understand, but when Tottenham came to that ground. Well, what I'm going to say about with us, Henno, you're Chelsea, us, we see because you're talking about our centre back, Hato at centre back, he's solid, and if Hato comes on, you have no chance getting past him because when
is he starting this weekend?
I hope he does with Wesley Fofana because if Hato and Wesley Fofana, it's going to be hard to break down. What it is, the only most thing about our centre back is tossing. It's tossing.
Wait 2 seconds.
Go on, bro.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Hato. Are you saying Hato like the left back Hato?
Yeah. He can play centre back and left back.
Yeah.
You want to play him out of position in this game?
No, but he can also.
He hasn't even been playing, right?
Why did you just come into the? Did you look to?
No, I didn't move.
Oh, okay.
No, but Hato can actually play centre back as well.
Calm down.
You want to play him out of position? You want to play him out of position in this game? Is that what you want to do?
Well, no. Hato can play centre back and left back. He can play two parts.
But he hasn't played centre back this season, though, has he? He hasn't played centre back for you this season.
He played.
He's played a few games as centre back.
Doesn't sound like he's going to be playing.
And we've also with Hato playing a centre back, Don. Yeah, we've also kept clean sheets when Hato was at centre back. The last time we only lost that game with Hato in it when Brighton we was winning, it's because our discipline. We got a man sent off, and then because Enzo took him off. If he didn't take him off and he changed, what did he do? He put who did he put on? He put on Terry Chalobah and Tosin on. If he didn't take Hato off that game, I think we still would go beat Brighton because he took Hato off, put Tosin on. That's why we lost that game. That's why we conceded three goals.
For us, Fofana is the key. Fofana and Badashile. Because it's a left footer and a right footer. And both are very good and very competent. Probably it's going to be the same.
Man. He's a good player. He's a very good player.
No,
listen, people.
Hato is still far off it, man. Like, calm down.
Can we
relax?
Can we do like the predicted lineups and possibly you know what I mean? Maybe do a combined as well.
First.
Okay, you had to put me under
because
pressure
I got
straight
your
away.
formation.
It has to be done, my bro. Don has to be done. We've got to put you pressure first, my bro.
Yeah. 4-3-3.
You meant play what? 4-2-3-1, yeah.
No, 4-3. Yeah.
I don't know. With Trossard out and Odegaard might coming back, it might be 4-3-3.
Yeah.
What do you guys want?
Big up, Josh. Just do a 4-3-3, man. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna just choose the 11 anyway.
Sorry, guys, is Gokwes back for this game or not?
No.
I don't know.
That's good. I won't be
There's
missed.
still a
Anyway.
question mark on it. He's supposed to practice.
Yeah,
today.
he won't be missed.
Okay, it's filling.
You
Okay,
say that,
so
and then
Raya.
No, but Gokeres, I don't
Raya.
rate Gokeres. I don't think he's the Premier League level. I'll wait till next season. How 4 minutes is the new season for him. I don't think he's a Premier League standards. Honest truth, I don't rate Gokeres like that.
Okay, Samba.
So
I disagree.
Saliba.
Okay.
I think
Just
we play.
fill in the.
Yeah, I think we play Nkapi left centre back. What do you think, guys?
Yep.
He should.
Yeah. Nkapi's
Calafiori out wide.
He's a proper player. Yeah.
He'll probably play Calafiori as left back.
Yeah.
Calafiori, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just one of Gianni's favourite players, you know.
Come on, guys! Everyone in the chat, yeah, please smash the like buttons, man. I see a lot of people in the chat, man. Hit the like.
Rice and then Zubi and.
Well, if it's 4-3-3, Zubi's going to end up getting thrown into 6. Rice will end up playing on the left-hand side, and then it's either Eze or Odegaard will go on the right.
Okay, so what we do is Zubamendi. Remove. So Zubamendi.
That's why I hope he sticks. That's why I hope he sticks to the 4-2-3-1. I don't want to see this 4-3-3 again.
So and then what? Rice on this side.
Rice will go on the left-hand side, and if it's Odegaard